How's it going, folks? Today we're working on a 2006 Chevy Monte Carlo. It's a 3.5 and I'm going to show you an easy way on how to remove the ETC, the engine coolant temperature sensor. I'm going to show you how to remove it and the location of that sensor. So let's hit down there. So the location of that sensor is actually once you remove this cover right here, once you remove this cover for the engine, the sensor is located right there. This is the harness and this is the sensor right there. It's got two wires plugged into it. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I saw, and there's a lot of confusion on where this sensor is. It's there's a lot of vague and misleading information. So that's where the sensor is located right there. I don't know if the camera can't see it. It's right there. And I'm going to show you an easy way on how to remove this without removing these coolant lines right here, without removing the air intake box or tube or throttle body. So let's head down there and I'm going to show you. I just use a clip just like that, just like this one here, to remove this harness. And all I have to do, I don't know if the camera can see this. Do you see this? I don't think, no. So this way. So that's the sensor right there. So if you come from the top, right there, I'm just using this, try to focus that camera. For some reason I'm not getting a good lighting in there and I want you guys to really see this. Okay, so I pinched this clip from the side. Yeah, there you go. So I just removed this. And what I'm going to use is 19 millimeter. So size 19 is the right size to take that sensor off. Now the trick here is to use gear wrench. Okay. What I do, I use this side on the gear wrench and I come from behind the engine and then on the sensor right there. Let's see if I can get some good lighting for you guys. Alright, so that's wrench on it right there. And then right there, so it's right there. See how it's moving? So I have a little bit of it. See if I can flip this. Okay, it doesn't go in, but at least I got it moved where I can come here and hold it with a plier and start removing it. Guys, the key with removing that sensor without removing the throttle body or the intake or any of that stuff or the coolant lines is to use a gear wrench. Now, some people may say that, hey, I'm using a gear wrench, but this is not coming out, or I can't put the gear wrench inside or on the sensor itself. Now, this is the new sensor. I'm going to show you the part number in a second. See, this is size 19. It fits in perfectly. Okay, and that part number for this sensor is TX89 standard. This is an aftermarket brand. I believe I picked this up from AutoZone. TX89, and this is an 06 Chevy Monte Carlo. So 3.5, and I think it does fit some Chevy Impalas. But anyways, let's get back to the gear wrench. So some people may say, well, I got a gear wrench, but it's not going on the sensor. The reason why, I'm going to show you the difference between these two size 19. This is a genuine gear wrench. Okay, this is genuine. Now this rounded piece here on this end is thicker than this one. This is just a DeWalt. And I tried to use this one earlier. It did not fit just because the space down there, it hits kind of like this bracket here that you have to remove, and a couple other things that you have to remove. I think some of the exhaust or these cooler lines. Well, I use this one here because if you look, this is thinner. This one doesn't fit, and this one fits in perfectly. Let me show you what I mean. So if I want you to go ahead and zoom in on that sensor there, and I'm gonna put my gear wrench. Did you get that? Make sure that the camera, yeah. Let me see if I can move this light a little bit so you can see. So if you come from the top, go from the top. Yep, right there. For some reason the camera is not focusing. Okay, now it just did. So try to come from the camera here by the side so you can see right there. So this is my gear wrench, and let me just show you something here real quick. Just come from this side here, you probably see it a little better. And then the light, a little bit of lightning on this side right there. This is perfect. So just keep the light right there, and that's perfect shot at this sensor, I think. See, you just hold this. So I'm gonna put my gear wrench. Actually, I think I need to come from this side. There you go. See what I'm doing, guys? Look how easy this is. The camera is not focusing well because the light and where it's at, but you guys can see how I'm just taking this sensor using my gear wrench. Look how easy this is. I did not have to remove anything. Okay. Okay, this becoming easy. Let me try to see if I can get my hands in there and just use my hands to remove it. I don't think I can, but I'm gonna try anyways. Yeah, there isn't much room in there. So I'm gonna just keep going with this. It's not too bad. Alright, looks like so I'm gonna just have you come this side, and I'm gonna see if I can put my hand in there and just take it out. Make sure you do this when the engine is cold. Yeah, I'm actually able to use my fingers there. Yeah, there you go. All right, it's out now. I have a tool like this here that's gonna make it easy for me to grab that sensor, just because I don't have enough room. And let me show you what this tool looks like. This is the tool. It's flexible, and again, when you push on this side, you get this 4 hooks here that grabs onto the sensor. Let's go ahead and use this to grab the sensor. it's really stuck in there. Okay, there you go. This is the sensor, guys. Sensor is out. We're gonna use the same concept. The same way we took this out, we're gonna use the same exact method to put it in. So this is this bad sensor, wasn't reading the temperature correctly. And we got the new one, showed you earlier, the part number. This is ready to go. Look at these threads. This is what the connector looks like. If we compare this new one with the old one, they're identical. Okay, say size 19 also. So let's go ahead and put this in. So the sensor is in that hole right now, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my size 19 and let me see if I can grab some kind of screwdriver. I want to actually just use a flat screwdriver like this here, and I'm going to actually hold that sensor against the block and start twisting this in easy. See if I can get it to catch on the first thread. Eventually it will, but sometimes it's pretty easy just because I don't have a lot of room in there. It's really hard to. I'm gonna try my fingers and put my hand on there one more time. So you come this way. So one finger from the bottom and one from up, and I'm gonna see if I can twist this to catch on the first thread. Wow, I just got lucky. It's on there. So now let's use my size 19. And now let me just use this flat screwdriver to just, there you go. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but it's not gonna be as hard as you may think. And there you go, it's on. Try to focus that camera. Yep, perfect. I forgot to mention that we had to remove the electrical connection from the sensor earlier. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I think I did record that part. There's a lot of stuff going on today, so I'm just having a hard time keeping up. I appreciate your patience, guys. All of you guys watch me doing this. But I wanted to show you the details and how that this is possible to remove without removing the coolant lines that are going back to the heater core. Alright, so this is tight. This is tight enough here. Alright. Now let's see if we can put that electrical harness in there. Again, not much room, but you know, with a little bit of patience, it's doable. I'm gonna put my hand from behind, and this is the electrical connection. All right, let's see, I think it's on. I just need to push on it. There you go, it's on. Let me get that light from you, show you the electrical harness is on. That's all I wanted to show you for the day, folks. It took me, what, 10-15 minutes. We were able to remove it and put it in. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, like us for more videos, and we appreciate your time. Have a good day.